Have you ever felt like you're not living up to your potential, guys? Like there is a version of you just waiting to break free. In today's fast-paced world, many of us struggle with self-doubt and the pressures of everyday life. The journey to becoming our best selves can often feel intimidating, but it is achievable. It is achievable with the right mindset and the right tools, okay? But how can we take steps toward progress? What strategies can we use to become the best version of ourselves? We don't know that yet, but that's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, guys, my name is Fabio from Journey to Success, and welcome. Many people find themselves stuck in a cycle of mediocrity, telling themselves that transformation is too hard, too risky, or simply impossible and difficult. So this can lead to a lack of fulfillment and a feeling that we're not living up to our potential, guys, all right? So today we're going to understand how to unlock this key. But before we go forward, as always, please subscribe so I know this is the right direction to lead you guys, to drive you, and to guide you towards your journey to success. And let's get started, right, as always. So, what does it actually mean to become the best version of yourself, first of all? I think one of the biggest misunderstanding is believing that becoming your best self means becoming perfect. But it's not that, all right? It doesn't. Perfection doesn't exist, and chasing it usually leaves us frustrated. So, becoming the best version of yourself simply means improving over time. It means making choices that move you closer to the person you want to become one day. But if that's the goal, right? If that's the goal, then why do so many people struggle to get there? Most of the time, it isn't because we lack ability. It is because we let fear make our decisions. We hesitate because we're afraid of failing. We worry about what other people might think. Sometimes we convince ourselves that now is not the right time. So we just wait and keep waiting. So after a while, those excuses start sounding like facts. So we tell ourselves, I'm not ready, or people like me don't succeed. So the more we repeat those thoughts, the easier they become to believe, all right? So before we know it, they've shaped the way we see ourselves. So another thing that holds us back is comparison. It is incredibly easy to look at someone who is already successful and think there's something we don't. But what we rarely see or what we don't see at all are the years of practice, the mistakes, the moments when they question themselves. Okay, we compare our first steps with someone else 10th year, and then we wonder why we feel behind. Of course, because we are generally we are behind for for these people, and we are forward for others. So it is absolutely normal. The truth is, everyone starts somewhere. Nobody begins with confidence. Confidence grow after you have taken action enough time to realize you can handle challenges. Okay, waiting until you feel confident usually means you will never begin. So what changed everything? The answer is not one huge truth. It's what you do on ordinary days. It is deciding to keep going when you don't feel like it. It is choosing to spend an hour learning instead of scrolling on your phone, for example. So those decisions don't seem important in the moment, but over time they completely change who you become. Okay. If you are wondering where to start, I would suggest keeping it simple. That's it. First, be honest with yourself. Ask yourself where you are today and where you genuinely want to improve. Okay, you can't change something if you are pretending it's not there. Then take the first step, even if it feels uncomfortable. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, it probably won't be. That's normal. Okay. And finally, keep showing up. Okay. There will be days where you are motivated and days where you're not. What matters is continuing anyway. All right. That's the trick. That's where real change happens. All right. And at the end of the day, guys, becoming the best version of yourself. It's not about turning into someone completely different, okay? It's not about that. It's about uncovering the potential that's already there and giving the chance to grow. So the journey will not always be easy, but if you keep moving forward, all right, you will always look back and realize how far you have come. So the journey to becoming the best version of yourself is not about seeking perfection, but instead about embracing continuous improvement and growth. It starts with recognizing your potential and being honest about where you are and where you want to go. Fear and self doubt, for example, may stand in your way, but it is crucial to break free from those limitations by making bold choices and committing to regular small actions that align with your goals, for example, right? And remember, everyone has their own unique path, and it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. So instead of measuring your progress against others, focus on your personal journey and the efforts you put in every day. Consistency is key. And even when motivation goes down sometimes, showing up for yourself is what leads to real change, okay? Lastly, it is about uncovering the potential that lies within you and allowing to flourish. The road may be challenging, guys, all right? There is nothing to do. But every step forward is a testament to your resilience and determination. So if you keep pushing forward, reflecting on your growth, and taking those necessary actions, you will find yourself looking back at a remarkable transformation. So take the first step today, and your best self is waiting to be discovered. Now, I would love to hear from you. What is one step you can take today to become a better version of yourself? Is there a fear you've been allowing to hold you back, or a goal you've been putting off for too long? Send a message, share your story, or connect with me. I would genuinely love to hear about your journey. And if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. But even more importantly, share this episode with someone who needs a reminder. Reminder that growth is not about being perfect. It's about taking the next step, right? One day at a time. Thank you so much for being here on Journey to Success. And remember, guys, your potential is not something you have to find. It's more something you choose to develop every single day. I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.